Recently had to fire a wedding vendor for one of my clients. And if you are navigating this type of situation, it can be very daunting and stressful. So I'm going to give you some of my tips to make sure that you are moving forward and your bases are covered, and it can be as painless as possible. I do want to preface that the longer you wait, the more difficult the conversation becomes, and remind you that it's okay if you need to let go of a wedding vendor. Sometimes your vision changes, your budget changes, the circumstances change. It's just best to have that conversation as soon as you know you will need to not use them on your wedding day. The first thing you're going to want to do is read your contract thoroughly. Read it thoroughly, specifically the cancellation policy and terms. Most vendors are going to have a section on this. It's going to talk about dates that you could cancel where there is no penalty. It's going to talk about partial payments that you may be on the hook for if you wait to cancel and you're closer to the wedding date, and about how you need to give notice. Now, that's the next thing that you need to check is how and when you need to give notice by. It's usually going to state like email is preferred. And if you give a notice by X date that you do not have any additional payments, both parties go their separate directions. When you go to do this, always do it in email. Do not do it in text, do it in email. You're going to want to paste the terms from the contract specifically in there so that both parties can see them again. And then you're going to want to use the email that is from their professional contract. And when you send this, make sure both parties are copied on the email. Ask for confirmation back that the message was received so that you know they saw it and they're not going to show up on your wedding day trying to service your wedding, or they're not going to try to push for a planning appointment or whatever else needs to happen. Now, for me, a standard email that I would send to a vendor that I'm breaking up with on behalf of a client would be something like this. Hi, vendor. My name is Cassie. I'm the planner for X wedding on X date. My clients have decided that they will no longer be needing your services on wedding day. If you have a reason for this, you can definitely share with it because most vendors will be wondering, oh my gosh, why aren't they booking me? So if you have a reason, you can definitely share that. We have reviewed the terms and conditions thoroughly and realized that by canceling today, you can insert today's date, that we have to fill in the blank. We'll lose our deposit, still have to pay 15% more of the remaining balance, whatever it is. You can then copy and paste the terms in so that both people can see it. And then you can say something like, please let us know if you need anything further. Please respond and let us know that you have received this email. That's it. It doesn't need to be a big emotional thing, but it needs to be very clear. And both parties need to be aware of the cancellation of the services. Hope this helps.